person who shoots a Kimber appreciates the attention to detail we put into every firearm we make. So when you tell us you want something new, that gets our attention. You want a micro compact, optics installed. You want high capacity and higher capacity. A flat trigger, less felt recoil. American made. And lots of upgrades built in. You want it, you got it. The Kimber R7 Mako. Feed your appetite for something different.
Oh, no.
Hey, what's going on? We got one more commercial. Of course, Kiefer's running a little bit late on that one.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh, Kiefer. What the hell?
I'm figuring it out.
Go one more right there. I love it.
Did you bring protection?
I left it at home. It's just a little uncomfortable.
Sounds like you've never used JM4 Tactical before. Lined with leather for your pleasure. JM4 Tactical's magnetic holsters keep your piece securely in place without the need for a belt. So when you slide it in...
Feels like there's nothing there.
Click the link to get your hands on your own holster or go to jm4tactical.com.
What's up, people? We're going to talk a little bit about what happened with us in AT&T, authorized dealer. And then we're going to get into what happened with Nine Line Apparel. And we're going to, in fact, they're working on trying to get a discount code right now for our watchers. A little bit of backstory. I did a TikTok and it pretty much self-explained it. It's already hit almost, I would say, let's see here. In the past 3 hours, it's hit 214,000 people in 3 hours. That's crazy.
That's what we like to call viral. Not really.
Not
yet.
Viral.
You're trending, and then
We're
eventually,
trending
I
and
think that's
viral.
viral worth stuff.
Okay, so what happened was about 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to go ahead and say it now. About 2 weeks ago is that AT&T, we have AT&T through our company. We had AT&T for years. Love AT&T, okay? Never had anything bad to say about them, okay? So we live out in the country, and about 2 weeks ago, my wife, I was gone. Her phone, she lost service, which is not a big deal. So she hooked up to Wi-Fi, and about the time she hooked up for Wi-Fi, an email come through saying money was being transferred. She's like, what the hell? And it was gone. So she ran upstairs to start trying to change passwords because she figured her crypto account was hacked. Well, she couldn't get any two-party authorization codes because she had no phone whatsoever. She had no access to the cameras at our business, our cameras at our home. She had no access to emails, text messages.
She had
nothing,
no access to her life, basically.
Her life was gone. So we called AT&T, give them the IEM numbers and stuff, and they said, well, that's coming to an iPhone 7. What do you mean an iPhone 7? She's got an iPhone 12 Plus. I mean, she got that, I guess, a couple of years ago, whenever iPhone Plus come out. And I said, well, you need to get that phone turned off, blah, blah, blah. She'd already, by then, because she can't change passwords, because two-step authorizations go to either your email or your text message. Well, the iPhone 7 is getting the emails and the text messages. She was able to move money out of our accounts, and she couldn't even change the password to her email because it was doing a two-party authorization step to her text message, which she had no control over. So they didn't get to any of our bank accounts. They wiped out 15 grand worth of crypto. Okay. So we had the phone shut off, I mean, had it temporarily suspended. We got the off lockdown, all that stuff. I told Shauna, I said, we'll just figure this out in the morning. Somehow your phone was hacked. About 45 minutes later, her phone was restored. Service, she had total control over everything. Now she's got her phone back. So she immediately ran upstairs to the computer and started changing passwords, because now she's got access to her email, her text messages. She starts changing all these passwords, getting everything changed. I'm on the phone with AT&T again, going, why is this? And this is at night. This is late at night. Why are y'all not? Why is this phone reactivated? You need to shut this phone down. So they finally get the phone shut down again. But she'd already changed everything. So temporary suspended it. Took it into AT&T dealer the next morning. Great people. Love those guys here in Abilene. Much respect. And they told us that it was connected, that an authorized dealer did a SIM card swap.
Or it was like authorized retailer.
Retailer.
Yeah.
They had done a SIM card swap for her phone to an iPhone 7. So it's coming from an authorized dealer of AT&T. Well, you can't prevent yourself from being hacked when, it's like
when your provider is the one that's hacking.
When your provider is the one that's hacking you, or their authorized dealer has total control over your account.
Or at least somebody in there is doing it.
That's like your web guy coming in and doing your website, and then his employee hacking your website because they have access to your website.
Exactly.
You can't stop that. That is unpreventable. Well, they told us authorized dealer did this, so we thought, okay, we got to go to the bank and change all our credit card numbers, blah blah blah, just in case. All our check cards, we had like 5 or 6 of them, whatever. Not a big deal. Still pissed off about the 15 grand. So all the crypto is about 15,000 worth. So went over to the bank. When we walked into the bank, you got to realize it's about 50. The president of AT&T's office was calling us. Okay. President of AT&T's office was calling us. So we get on the phone with them. And they're like, this is, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember the woman's name. It's actually, we have that recorded also from my cell phone, and that was turned over to investigators. So they knew there was a fuck up. They knew.
We're not going to, we're going to,
Yeah, they knew, because, they're calling us from the president's office of AT&T, not like Joe Biden. Apparently AT&T's got better president. I don't know. But not better now. I don't like the guy. So they know there's a problem, and it's internal. So we fill out everything out. We file the police reports, whatever, They call us today and said, we're not replacing your money. Take it to arbitrate, take it to court, get an arbitrator, take it to arbitration. What? I've got to hire company lawyers to take this into arbitration? Really? 15 grand. So, that's on recording also. And that is also on TikTok today. I posted that part of that conversation, most of that conversation, whenever I got in there with my phone and could get it started on TikTok. So they admit that it was an authorized dealer that did the SIM card swap, because when me and my wife went in the next day, they give her a new SIM card. They literally
a physical new SIM card.
They one here in Abilene, great people, love them. They were like, yeah, it's come from authorized dealer. We're going to get you a new SIM card. We're going to do this. That really matters, because it's coming from internal.
Exactly.
So that has access to our accounts. So they told us they're not going to do nothing about it. Take it into arbitration. That's our next step. Take it to arbitration. So you want me to take this to arbitration? You will literally, I've got to hire a lawyer and take this into arbitration. For real. That is the most stupidest thing. And if you want to hear the conversation, we're going to get into what's going on with Nine-Line here in a minute. Nine-Line, this stuff, and we're going to touch on it very small, but we're going to try to help Nine-Line out. Here is the phone call between us and AT&T, whatever their hack team or whatever. Okay, right here.
All right. Let us know if you can hear it, if we have any sound issues.
Because we were told when we took it to the AT&T store, they said that her phone was activated to an iPhone 7 by an authorized dealer by AT&T.
Authorized retail location.
Authorized retail location.
Right. What I'm speaking of is for the cryptocurrency amount. In order to try to recoup some of that money, it would need to go through arbitration.
Okay, so we just need to get our company lawyers involved.
Correct. Right, that's the next step that we need to take.
Well,
At this time, we're not offering to settle for the crypto amount.
Well, the sheriff's department has already subpoenaed records from AT&T so they can find out the retail location that had done the swap. But I mean, it's y'all's authorized retail location. This was not like we let somebody in on our end. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I understand.
It's not like we let somebody in on our computer or we give somebody our passwords. It literally was through AT&T. Authorized dealer took control over her phone, and it's not an authorized dealer around here because she hasn't been to an authorized dealer. And now our crypto is sitting in Russia. So one of your, yes, we've been following it, and this has become a bigger scam than just AT&T. I mean, apparently it's happening to your retailers because the crypto wallet it's sitting in has over $1 million in it. We are in e-commerce business. I mean, we know how these things work. I mean, we're not just your everyday people. We know how the things were done. And the only way that her phone was hacked was through y'all. I mean, it's literally no different than her taking her phone in and buying a new phone and them activating it to the new phone. But except for it was done unauthorized. And we are the only authorized people on that account to make any changes. So, I mean, it's no different than somebody building your website and your web guy hacking your own website. You can't protect yourself from that. So how are we going to protect ourselves against AT&T from another hack? When y'all are literally, it's y'all, you're the authorized dealers that you authorized that are doing it.
Right. I mean, we still have an internal investigation to find exactly what took place. I mean, I'm here basically to provide you what your next step would be in order to make a claim for the crypto. So and that would be that you would need to file a claim in arbitration.
Okay, I mean, I've got a meeting with our lawyers at noon today anyways about a federal suit that we have going on, and I'll be more than happy to talk to them about this also. I mean, we have no, it's not the principle it's not the amount of money, it's the principle of the fact, how are we going to protect ourselves in the future from y'all's authorized dealers?
Literally, whoever this authorized dealer is, literally had access to my home security cameras, to my home, to my car, to my banks. They had access to my entire life. Because
they activated a iPhone 7 through her AT&T account, which an authorized dealer does when you change out phones. I mean, it's just not like like we let the hacker in.
Right, and I understand. I understand that. Again, we have an internal investigation going on to find out what exactly took place. At this time, what I'm contacting you back is, the claim for the money for the crypto, and that's the information that I was providing to you.
So we have to pay lawyers to get 15 grand worth
to
of
fix y'all's mistake.
We need to go through arbitration at this point. Correct.
Okay. Well, we will get lawyers involved, and I will give them your email, and I will be talking with them at noon because we have another case going on that has to do with something completely different, and it's just business. But I will be talking to them, and we will be seeking attorney fees also.
Okay, you could put that in your arbitration. Yes, that's what you would need to do with that, right?
Okay.
And may I ask who I'm talking to again?
This is Christine.
Christine, can I get a last name so I can write that down?
Colombo. Sure, Colombo. Colombo.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
So what did y'all think about that conversation?
Yeah.
What did y'all think about that? I mean, we're not lying. This is legit. I mean, I feel that there's so much more to this, and AT&T knows about it, that I feel it's happening. And an honest truth, they were so slick about it. If my wife wouldn't have been looking at her phone and seen that email come through when she hooked up to Wi-Fi, we would have never even known that they hacked our phone, hacked our crypto account through AT&T phone service. We would have just figured that they hacked our crypto account. We would have never dreamed that they went through the AT&T phone service, because when they restored it, everything was restored, and all the confirmation emails that we received when we were moving money was gone. So there was none. No way. What I mean, I don't even know what to say. My issue is they have a broken problem. I don't even care about the money right now. There's a lot of people that that this could be happening to, that they could have stole $1,000 from, or $2,000, and they could have been saving that money, maybe to go to a home, or maybe go to, to try, and they're trying to save up to
better their life.
Oh, yeah. And then they're letting these authorized dealers come in and go through your phone and steal your stuff if they're able to get to it. And of course, it's not that hard if all your two-party authorizations are going to your email and your text message. And where's your email and your text message? On your phone.
Yeah.
And they have total control over your phone. It's no different than you walking into an AT&T store, buying a new phone, and them getting your new SIM card and moving everything over.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same damn thing is what they did. So you'd have never known. If it had been in the middle of the night, we would have never known it went through the AT&T service.
I bet you that's what they try to do in the middle of the night, because you said this happened.
This happened about 7:30 at night.
Mm-hmm.
So
I bet you they were hoping you wouldn't notice it, but y'all got those alerts.
She just happened to get that one email, and I don't know how she got it, considering they had,
they had
access. I don't know how she got it, but she did, and thank God she got it, because when her phone was restored, everything was wiped clean of them ever being there. She still had everything back to normal. So this could be happening to people out there. You could be getting your crypto stolen. If you're getting your crypto stolen off your phone or your accounts, and you have an AT&T phone, there's a big possibility they're coming through your phone.
Yeah, or if your just provider is AT&T in general, just you start being careful now.
It's sad to say. I really hate it. Let's go ahead and put that link over here.
Sure thing.
Yes, they did. They have the home cameras, access to everything. Did you get the shirt? Now we're going to talk a little bit about Nonline. Nonline, what's going on with Nonline? Nonline is 100% of the proceeds are going to the hurricane victims. Nonline and Facebook has denied their ads due to political whatever differences, whatever. So what Nonline is trying to do is they're wanting to, if you hit this link right here, 100% of the proceeds are going, or profits or whatever it is, are going to the hurricane victims out there. They're trying to raise money for hurricane victims. And they're being shut down by Facebook for this one ad. I'm not saying all their ads, but for this one ad. So if you want to help people out in Florida, we love our Floridians.
Visit this link. We'll leave it up for a bit, because I'm not sure if you can actually copy it from the video, but we'll leave it up long enough for you to copy it. And then just show them your support. Clearly Facebook is. Now
show them support. Go to that link. Buy you a shirt. I'm gonna go buy one. I'm definitely go buy one as soon as I get off here. Mackenzie brought this to me and said, "Hey, right before the podcast, she's like, do you need to go? You need to talk about this." I'm like, I've got 3 wars going on right now. One of them with AT&T. I said, now we're gonna be fighting with Facebook. But check out that link. Go support the hurricane victims out there in Florida. We love our Floridians. I was actually right after high school, before I joined the military, Marine Corps. I lived in Jacksonville. I wanted to go to Jacksonville University.
Oh wow!
I lived in Jacksonville for the summer. Now I worked for a guy that owns a hotel out there off of Arlington Expressway, right there on the other side of the Matthews Bridge. So I worked there and lived there at the hotel my summer year, 18 years old, loved it, had fun, wanted to go to Jacksonville University. We used to drive down to Daytona Beach, a couple hours away, go to, I loved
Yeah, they're just letting me know that they
Yeah.
can click on it. Good. Good.
I love Florida. You know, they have some really pretty beaches out in Florida, beautiful beaches.
I've never been, but I have my sister lives out in Florida, and my one of my lifelong best friends lives close to, I believe, Tampa. So that's, I mean, I'm pretty sure he had to hunker down as well and get prepared and whatnot. And he lives close to a river, as he told me. So, so show your support. Do what you can to just kind of help.
Buy your shirt.
Yeah.
Buy your shirt. Yes, Barbara, that is scary. I mean, my wife felt my wife is a very strong woman, and she felt so violated because, like, she could literally see the money being moved, but couldn't change passwords to do anything. She couldn't do anything. She felt violated.
Just absolutely exposed, helpless.
I mean, she couldn't even walk out on her back porch because they could watch her, or her front porch, or her garage, because these people had total control over her phone, so they had total control over our camera system,
That's terrifying.
our alarm system at our house, and like I said, the only way, I mean, they took control of her phone and every app they had, and all her text, everything, because, I mean, it's an AT&T authorized dealer. How are you going to stop that?
Yeah.
Well, what I expect AT&T to look into this. I expect AT&T to look into this and make some changes, because they have an issue, and I know they have an issue, because if this would have been the first issue, they would not have called us so fast. I can guarantee you that. I mean, they called us, the president's office called us so fast and was on the phone with us. So I know they have an issue, and they need to fix it, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that could affect very big time. I mean, it hurt us. I mean, I wasn't planning on spending it. I mean, but it still pisses you off.
Yeah.
Pisses you off.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out there, you know, that could drive them over the edge. I mean, they could have lost all their savings or whatever they had, because of the lack of how do you say it? The lack of background checks or whatever they wanted, you know, that they provide these authorized dealers. The lack of, you know, oh, you want to be an authorized dealer? Sound like Oprah. Oh, you be one. Oh, you want to be one? You be one, you know, giving out Cadillacs without doing their due diligence and checking these authorized dealers and making sure that, I mean, these people have access to your accounts. So they have an issue and they need to get it fixed. I mean, you can't just let anybody be an authorized dealer to AT&T. Well, I guess you can.
Yeah.
But yes, Kevin Bay, you're 100%. They have accountability. Accountability. So make sure we're not going to be on here too much longer. Make sure you go over to Non-Line Apparel and make sure you buy you one of those Florida Strong. We stand with you, Non-Line.
And also share this video. This is crucial information for anybody that has AT&T as a provider, and also it's just show support to all the people, Floridians.
Okay, they said put this up. Did she just email this?
Let's see
what it got. Let's see what we got. Did she email it? I'm gonna email it real quick, and we're gonna put this up real quick too. Hang on. We're gonna put this. This is what the shirts are gonna look like.
Hold on. Oh, wait. Is it these shirts right here?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I just emailed you the link. She emailed me a screenshot.
What else? Hold on. Let's share it.
This is what the shirts over there at Non-Line look like. So go check them out.
Okay. Hold on.
Is this an email?
Yeah, but it won't let me screenshot. So here.
But never mind. Just hit the link.
Here's that, so y'all can see it. I'll blow it up a bit.
Florida Strong. Okay.
You can see all that stuff. And screenshot if you'd like. Okay.
Right. So I just want to appreciate everybody. Go check out that TikTok because I'm on a hell of a rant. I'm surprised I haven't got my phone service cut off yet.
Oh no, I've been looking at my phone just in
so-
case. I'm like,
It's at okay. I posted it 4 hours ago, and it's at 275,000 views.
That's trending, in my opinion. I think so.
It's trending.
It's trending.
It's trending.
It's trending.
It would have been a different story if I would have let them into our computer. It would have been a different story if we would have clicked on a link that was sent to us. It would have been a different story if we would have let them in on our computers, to remote. All that would have been different because then that would have been our fault.
Yeah, y'all would have been like, okay, well, that's clearly our fault. But
That would have been clearly our fault.
according to AT&T, they don't have to.
Because you can ask my wife. First thing I come home was like, what link did you click on? Okay. We figured out it was through the phone. I was like, baby, I'm sorry. I love you. I was supportive 100% all the way through, all the way through. But you authorized that dealer to have access to our accounts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't authorize that dealer to have access to my account, but you did. And you're our carrier, so therefore you're responsible. You're the ones that let them into AT&T account, not me.
Mm-hmm.
So since you're the one that let them steal from me, you're responsible, and then you can go do your due diligence and file charges on them.
There we go.
Plain and simple. Why am I having to do all the footwork, AT&T? It's not my job. It's your authorized dealer. Give me my money and go figure out what's going on in your system. It's your job.
And Barbara, that's the thing. We're not sure if this is happening in only certain areas. It could be happening everywhere. And
We have no
you
idea.
won't know. You won't know until you go check. And then in that case, if it is
The
possible,
crypto
it's
sat
too
in a
late.
wallet for about 3 days, and then it was moved to another wallet that had
Mhm.
over $1 million in it.
Yep.
And now it's in Russia. But an authorized dealer here in the United States, or an authorized dealer, we don't even know it's here in the United States, but we're pretty sure it's here in the United States, is the one that did this. So it's AT&T's responsibility to go after them, not ours.
Mm-hmm.
It's their authorized dealer. They're the ones that give them the authority to represent AT&T, not me. Give me my money, figure out what's going on before it happens to too many people and somebody ends up taking their life over it.
Exactly.
Because that's what's going to happen. Is somebody can end up taking their life over losing all their money and getting depressed. And AT&T, that's on you because you know you have a problem. Fix it. All right, guys. All right. Go check out 9line. Love y'all. God bless. And y'all have a good rest of the week. I will be working this weekend.
All right.
God bless.
See ya.